Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, we have got. The food's a little bit on the short side, so I thought, we know what happens, yeah, when you ignore such things. So let's grab some food. Let's just top it up. I think the 30 tonner will do us fine, actually. And that is not the right choice of vehicle for doing this. This one might well suffice. Yeah, don't need to worry about the crops for once. And let's also start this for, yeah, we're going to sleep through the night. We're just going to do this one job, and then literally we are going to pop through till the morning. It is, yeah, and we'll do the normal run of things. Right, let's get this out of the way. I suppose I could have actually used this, but yeah. Yeah, I like this. It's amazing. On Avon Valley, two of these dropped. The T7 and the T8, and it's funny, but the T8 was only about 10,000 more than the T7. It's quite amazing. The T7 had a 36% bonus, and the T8 had got a 60 something, so it made it just marginally more expensive. But I've not got the money. Yeah, it's a real tough start from scratch where we really don't have spare money. We're literally on a shoestring. Doing well though, even though I say that, it's yeah, I'm quite pleased actually, because it is my toughest challenge today, and it's gone. I've said this quite frequently. Some Let's Plays just go okay, and others are terrible. They just seem to be everything's against you. Well, this one seemed to. Mind you, I was careful as well. That always helps. Yeah, I know what it. At some points I was saying, "Oh, I should have gone for another field," and then when actually everything settled down, it was actually far better that I did what I did. Now that is a point. Have we not left the? No, we haven't. We didn't leave the trailer down there. Yeah, and then actually when it had just had enough to do the starting productions, yeah, because they insisted that I had a year. And of course, there's always things that keep cropping up that take a bit of money, and I was being careful with what I bought. So I bought a couple of sale items that were well, they weren't necessary, but yeah, you've also got to have a bit of fun. You can't have it. It's all, yeah, you got to still have a little bit of fun as well, and I did. I got the in fact, is it the same roller as we've got here, or have we got the bigger one? I think we've got the bigger one, haven't we? Let's have a look in our shed. I can't remember the size. I can see it over the back, it's just I can't see. Yeah, we've got the monster. We've got the 12.5 one, and it is the, yeah, is ours the mega? I think ours is ours the standard one. This one does the mulching. It's the one by Matt Trucker, so it does the mulching and all the rest of it as well. So that is quite amazing that it does do that. So yeah, I think we'll stick with that one. We'll do the 30 ton. We'll do a couple of runs in the morning. Let's take this up to the top, and then we are going to go and yeah, sleep until the morning. Well, metaphorically speaking. Well, no, we're sleeping the month through, really, aren't we? You wouldn't do that. Nobody would. It's just yeah, it's similar to sleeping, so therefore it's a sleep trigger. It's, yeah, just one of those things. It is a metaphor, really, isn't it? Because no one would really do what we're doing now, but it's, yeah. But yeah, it's. So we're in July. It's taken some getting used to see the pallets that we're seeing now. Oh, huh? Why have we got a stack of wood on our? Now that's that is strange, because we've not done that. That is very, very odd. It really is. I have no idea how that got there. I really don't. That is really weird. We've not switched auto load wood on or anything silly, so oh, we will check though the sales, even though it's a bit late really to be buying things, but you never know. Oh, that's my second favourite tractor, and at what a price! But we will, yeah, we'll be good. And it is 8 o'clock still. This will be the last month of 8 o'clock before we go to 9 o'clock. I'm trying to think, is there anything we've... Now that is a point. Our crops. Oh wow, 3669. Well, actually, everything that was on should have been on. Right, so there. Oh yeah, they survived. That's without losing any health. That's the main thing. Let's have a look at productions. Silage is still trundling along nicely. Lime, slurry, yeah, they're all done their bits. Solid fertilizer is actually still going. Right, it's not those I'm really worried about. It really is. The metal business is still busy. The silage is the wood planks. Timber plantation is seemingly, yeah, full nearly all the time. So there's still... Yeah, well, do we sell those? No, it would, yeah, bread. That's what I was really looking for. And how many? 268. Yeah, we've got this is a level 5, as you can see by the number on that. So that's making a lot of bread. And are we selling the bread? That's what I want to know. We are indeed. So that is making us quite some, yeah, oat flour, sunflower oil, which of course hasn't got any sunflowers in it yet, and the clothes. How much clothes have we got? 3 tons, and it is all spawning. Right, okay, furniture, wood. Is that all selling? Yes, it is. And the furniture planks. Which, oh no, there's still furniture. Yeah, always confuses me, that one. Smashing butter, cheese. Oh wow, they're actually still running. Oh, only just. Yeah. Right, fantastic. Now then, what? Yeah, it looks so sparse, and yet it's not. It really is like 7 or 8 tons. So it just seems so strange that we can manage this in. I do like this though, because I am insisting on. I don't want to switch to water load. So there's got to be some sort of compromise for me to be able to sort of do that. And I'm trying to, going forwards, use the big backhander a lot less. Yeah, there is a fork, not a bale fork, a pallet fork that has straps. So I'm going to try my best to compromise by using that. That is the plan. Yeah, it may come unstuck. It's like that's the only reason I use the big backhander is because it is. I mean, it's not perfect. Yeah, it really has got some very serious shortcomings. You getting stuff back off a thing. A normal pallet fork can manage that quite well. So this can't. No, it would then mean if you were just using the big backhander, there are sometimes you're going to see an awful mess. Because you've got to push it off, because you can't grab it back. I mean, yes, there are a couple of tricks I've shown that you can sort of, but they are tricks. Then they're not the same as having a proper pallet fork. Yeah, you still got to do things. It's not perfect. So it would be nice, but of course there are some things it's absolutely amazing for, wood and things like that. Picking up, I mean, that is super amazing for that. Right, we want some yeah, we need to feed the sheep. That is a bit of a mystery to me. That's got to be some sort of, it's auto loaded from the thing down below, and somehow the game's, I have no idea really. I've never seen that before ever. It is a little bit of a weird one. For the wood to jump from yeah, down there to on there seems a little bit, yeah, a little bit unbelievable. But I certainly haven't touched it. I have not. No, I wouldn't lie. I really don't know how that's got there. I've not moved it. It does look like some sort of auto load glitchy type thing, really. I've got to be truthful. Wow. Yeah, well. Yeah, I was going to say, that looks like they're having more to eat, but really these have been full for such a long time that it's really shouldn't be that. This should be pretty steady every day. Right, 5 would make that 8. So yeah, we were going to do this. Yeah, I'm not going to leave them short though. We are going to literally fill. I would sooner that. It's like the games use it as an overflow because it's obviously that is totally full. Sorry, the wood yard. I'm not explaining, am I? That makes wood. It's almost like it's. I don't know. I'm not going to surmise. I really have not got a clue. I really haven't cheated. I don't know how on earth they got there. I really have not moved secretly onto Silverrun and loaded that on, and in such a spectacular way. Did I stick auto load on? I mean, not that explains how they got there, but yeah, I'm just trying to think. Did I, or did it come with auto load on it? Because I know you can set it as an auto load, but it still doesn't explain how the wood got onto that. Now, I was going to say, why are you not popping? We must be a little bit close. Wow. That'll do. It'll do 1 in the morning, even with all of that, so... Right, smashing. I do love the red lights on this. It's quite phenomenal. Right, let's take this. I do love coming down here. It really is quite amazing. Oh, I thought I was going to hit some wood there. Some stones. I thought I saw stones. Yeah. Stick these in. Yeah, it's quite. This is the compromise. That is the fact that obviously I'm having 5-ton pallets going forwards. For like, yeah, all that will obey those, because not everything plays ball by it. But yeah, it will be useful if we're going to insist on, yes, because going forwards, there's a lot of less. Although productions, you don't get the bonus for. You do for some things though. I don't really know how it works, but yeah, most productions you take in, you don't get the bonus, but some products you do. Yeah, it's just the production things you don't, or I can't work it out. Some things you seem to, and some things you seem not to. Maybe because oil is a direct. It's I don't know. I'm not even going to try and work it out. Right, so they're fast, so they're closed. That's fantastic. Right, so then now. Why did I stop? Why I always need the telehandler. We have got the straw and that to do with it. It's part of the morning routine. Why am I? Yeah, it's true. I have no idea. Because I do know that I've got to do this. It is the morning ritual. It really is. Those trees, I don't know if they've grown anything at all. I mean, because I don't think they have. No, they don't. I remember, thinking about this when I was on... It is FS22. There was one that I did, and I'm trying to think, it wasn't Attingham. Attingham was poplars. I did do poplars. Oh, oh, that was a little bit bad. Apologies for that. Right. Oh, no, let's be gentle. Steady, slow and steady wins the race. I do love this. It's a fantastic bit of kit. It really is. Yes, so the consensus is so far, for those who are interested in the replacement map for Silverrun, is yeah, and I really do ask for people's comments on the question I asked, which is, do people want to see the roller coaster and the boat? Because it has been done many times. I would like, but I can see it myself. I can watch a video on YouTube. Mr. Silly P, I believe, listening to his comments, that I heard him on another. Oh, okay, that's not working. We're literally jammed, which is the very first time I've ever done that in the entire time. That's me talking about leaving Silverrun. Silverrun, so I'm happy. Yeah, it has been. I was saying this. Second only to Rombos, really. I think the amount of episodes we've done on Silverrun, it has been a fantastic. Well, it still is, but what I mean is, yeah, Ohio Richlands is the one that, and it does look a very nice map. I've got to be honest, and it's got that realism because it really is real. Apart from obviously the sell points which get added so that the game can, you know, be the game that we all know and love. So they're the only unauthentic things which are added for. Yeah, I'm going a bit too close now. I think I'm not leaving myself the swing room to actually get the bucket in. It is quite tight. So right, that's 3. I think that's 3. Yeah, lose track when you chattering, because you're concentrating more on chattering than you are anything else. Well, I am. And when you're really doing intense things, you often waffle. Is definitely the truth. Right, let's try. Got to give ourselves just enough swing space. Not bad. It's not bad. It could have been worse. Right, let's have a look. How much have we got? 22. We can do another one, I think, at least. Yeah, nearly 25 tons. So that'll make about 29 tons. Well, ish. It's not quite. It's not quite a 5-tonner, is it? Is it 4.6 or something like that? Oh, that was a really bad one. I do apologise for that. It was terrible. Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, again, you're not gauging properly, going by feel when you're shattering as well, which is why I normally time lapse this. It appears we are not time lapsing this morning at all, as we said we were going to. We are actually doing this live. Yeah, I suppose it doesn't hurt. I just wanted to chat because, yeah. Right, so yeah, no, that was the last one we needed to do. I think we're going to leave this here. We'll do this side of it first next time. And yes, let's just make sure we're good. Straw 29. I think, yeah, that is good, definitely. And we're going to grab the 30-tonner, and we are going to do a couple of runs with this, I think, or maybe even 3 if it needs it. Yeah, the one thing I do love about the TARDIS, well, not. I always say that sort of statement. The one thing I love, or it sort of insinuates that yeah, there's only one thing you love about it, which actually it's one of those sayings that's not really what you mean, but it is what you're saying. It's like another English saying, which is there's nothing worse than, and you always say it about the stupidest things. So actually there's plenty worse than what you're gonna say, but it's just one of those sayings. You'd say there's nothing worse than getting wet when you've been shopping, and you think, well, yeah, being shot with a shotgun's been worse, being stabbed or killed, run over. There's so many things that are far worse than getting wet. So it's one of those sayings that it's almost a silly saying, but we all say it because we know what it means. But yeah, it makes no sense, not really. And that's another one that's very similar to that, in so much as, right, come on, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, the one of the features I love about this is it's super duper, because it is also supposed to be Unreal. Its unload rate is absolutely phenomenal. No, why? Oh, you are popping. Yeah, it literally goes. Yeah, I mean that's it. We're done. You know, I don't know of anything else that unloads like that. So I mean, that is a. Oh, I thought I was going to make that. Yeah, so I do love it. As I said, this. I mean, yeah, we have actually got this on Avon Valley, only the 20-ton version. Because yeah, we got a starter harvester. I'm not quite sure it would have got past the extension, so we played it safe. We went for the 20-tonner, and also money is sort of important. It's tight, so. Yeah, even 3,500 can make a difference. Although we're not quite that. Although no, I don't know. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, we've just upgraded our chicken enclosure to be a big 800er, a fantastic one. We did try another one, and it was cheap, very cheap, but unfortunately, the capacity of the food meant that you couldn't actually get through the night. So my chickens were frequently 0 health. I was trying to see if I was prepared to go through the day and cycle through the day, you know, as you do, even though it's a bit of a pain. I fed them until 6 o'clock at night using the original enclosure, and tried sleeping through the night, and it still wasn't good enough. So we will need one more, I would say. Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of excess, but I'd sooner that than. Yeah, so we unfortunately had to part ways with that particular mod. It's only got a ton space, and it wasn't enough. We had 500, although most of them were chicks, but that still wasn't enough to feed that 500 through the night. So yeah, we had to unfortunately sell the original one and I opted to go big, which actually cleared us, I think it was 39,000, which that doesn't seem a lot, but it is when you on a shoestring. It literally, we had 60,000, which was rare for us on that Let's Play to date, apart from at the very beginning when you've got your 300,000 thing. So yeah, haven't got any generators. I'm not allowing it. No bank loans. So if you see something nice in the sales, it's really absolutely tough because you're not going to get it. As simple as that. Yeah, it is. There's been so many nice things that have dropped, of course, because they always do when that's the rule. When you're being sort of stringent about something, you can guarantee. I've even had my absolute favourite tractor. Yeah, the Fence 1100. Yeah, and there's a T7 and a T8, and that they're gone as well. Well, they're going to be gone. Right, smashing. So then. There's nothing really we can do in the month of August. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, they're all selling. The clothes, we're going to sell at whatever we're going to sell. Or, yeah, I'm going to use the time-saving stock check when we do get to the end of this to actually work out. Now, the one thing I am going to say is we've got sunflower oil. We are probably going to take this till January, I would say, of next year. Clothes will sell at the very best time for that, which if we look at you and go to clothes, we shall see. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, it's April, but it's not bad from February onwards. We may stay till February. We may, just so that we get the best possible price. I'm not going to sell it, but so that we can extrapolate the price based upon that, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not cutting this short. Am I happy? Yes, I am. There's nothing we can do. We are waiting for the last of our crop. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, when is... We have got a field full of sugar cane, which is actually, yes. It's sunflowers and sugar cane are exactly the same. So actually we are waiting for October. That is what we're waiting for. So, oh, of course, it's from that thing which, yeah, and then you got to speed time up to 9:40 in the morning, and for some reason you've got to run away from where you are, and otherwise it says no when you get to 9:40. Right, I don't know why it does that, but it does. So, well, it does sometimes. Sometimes it lets you stand where you are, and then other times it really doesn't. I don't understand it. But you get that message that you're unable to sleep at the minute if you don't do something like that. The things we have to do. Although that has been fairly constant throughout FS22, it changed very slightly. Wow, money is going up nicely though. That is phenomenal. Right, let's do this one. And we will grab another load for that side over there. Then we're going to go grab the telehandler. So yeah, we are literally going through till October. And then we're going to do the harvest. Yeah, I would actually like to do that. To take us through to the month of October and perhaps just do the feeding of the animals. Now I've got grass in there. Now, according to the rules that I understand, although we've seen quite frequently that for some reason it's perhaps there isn't really 214 in there. Perhaps it's fibbing. That's why it does do that. Because there's got to be some reason. Because that's 2 or 3 times we've seen. Yeah, no, I don't understand. I really don't. I have no idea why it does that. It just does. Oh, did I? I didn't get the milk out, did I? In my rush. So there's going to be 60 odd tons, and we didn't do the half a job, Bob. No, I didn't. I didn't do our businesses. Luckily, we'll just do a lot this time. And I'm not going to time lapse. I refuse. I am all time lapsed out, if I'm honest. Avon Valley's quite a lot of time lapsing for the field work, because we're up to 2 fields now. That's the other thing that I will say, which is quite good, and that makes me feel quite happy. And we've literally put, well, yeah, there is one very sad thing, and that's the crop rotation planner. Now, I followed its advice, but in its defence, it's obviously it did work okay last year. No, we want. But then I followed it the second year, where it told me I was okay to follow wheat with oats. So I did that, and it said it was okay. And then it said, obviously I didn't put wheat, oats, wheat though, and that's really what I've done, because I thought, oh, okay, well, because that's okay, it's obviously because it's the amount of time in between the 2 crops, and I'll be able to do that again. Well, no. Definitely not. It's not allowing me to do it again. It says that I've got a hit, a massive hit, 80% instead of any of the top 90s and the hundreds and stuff. So, yeah, I am taking a massive hit. Right, we're going to need another one of those at the very least. Yeah. Where did I put the 70 tonner? Ah, over there. Well, actually, I suppose it makes more sense in a way, because it means you don't need to wash it. If in case I forget, and then you guys and gals think, oh, you've just stuck food on top of, yeah, but it would be gross, wouldn't it, really? So this way, there is none of that. I think we're there. Yeah, we are. And it is a lot easier, an awful lot easier to actually get that in there. It's actually, I don't really know that it is. No, it's about the same width. It's true. It's going around the corner. I think it is this that's made me improve. Actually, thinking about it, yeah. It's practice makes perfect, and this is the one that I've practiced. Now, of course, and pride goes before a fall. So now I'm going to literally, yeah, it's going to really. But yeah, I think it's this that's made my reversing better, if I'm honest. I've had quite a lot of practice on this. The one that is awful though is, I know it's a lot better now that I've corrected the yeah, going around the corner with the milk tanker. It had that funny, the land wasn't right, so it always meant it made me look bad all of the time, worse than I normally am, because it was dragging it. So it's a bit better. Yeah, I did do some work on camera, I remember, but yeah, it's made it a little bit more right. No, that's not, that's better. That is better. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Right. I think that's going to be enough. That's 90 tons, and I think that's about its limit. So I think there'll be a little tiny touch left, and then we'll go and get the 70 ton, and we'll grab the. Yeah, remember. Yeah, we're doing the telehandler in reverse, aren't we? I am remembering this time. It's because I'm chattering. No, you're not going to make it. Let's not be silly. Oh, okay. Let's. Ooh, now that I've got to give you that. That was all right. In fact, that was pretty good. Yes, I should think there'll be a little tiny bit left. And let's not leave anything sticking out though, because if we're going to grab the 70 tonner, we want to leave that tucked in. Yeah, we'll grab that, the tankers, and yeah, we should get quite. We may even get an awful lot of slurry. Now, which way did I leave this? Oh, it was they all the way. Apologies for that, whizzing around like that. That was, yeah, a bit disorienting. And we will reverse. This is, yeah, this is a very tight. Actually, it was. I suppose it. Yeah, Hobson's choice, really. It's very close, very convenient, but you do sometimes pay for that because it means that you've got to do things that are not ideal. Yeah, like angles and such like things. So it has always been a bit of a. Oh, now that was, yeah. Right, let's get the tanker as well. We'll grab the. Oh, that. I think the telehandler's all right actually. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we get. No, you can't tell, can you? You can't running on here. It doesn't. Oh wow, 126 tons of slurry. Yeah, I am right. Yeah, it's almost two. Of course, it's not going to hurt that we have done that. It will. We're not going next month or anything silly, so we still process it all. This thing is a bit of a beast. It's phenomenal. Yeah, it's very good. Its cycles are quite capable of. Ooh. Yeah, it's a bit tight actually. Now that, be careful. Yeah, actually I do agree. I don't think you could quite have done that. Oh no, we can get past now because we have not got a field full of anything that's going to stop us from driving through. Oh wow, we maybe even more. So our money is going to shoot up to this today because there's a lot. There's going to be a lot of fertiliser throughout the day, or through the night, more likely. And we will be thorough. We should take this again, and we shall see if there is any left. Ooh, still pushing this, isn't it? It is funny for a big. It's not the heaviest of tractors. Not for this. Not. It is heavy. I mean, I'm talking about for a. This is a. I suppose this is a crossover, in my opinion, because it's that horsepower where it's gone from top middle to low high. Yeah, it's just in between. So it's sort of like an in between. Tractor really, with a bit of both. It sort of straddles the two, medium and large, in my personal opinion. But yeah, it's just on the 300 horsepower, which is, yeah, a large medium, isn't it, really? You could say it would probably be the better way to put it. But yeah, it sort of does straddle both. Right, that's... Oh no, you did that right. Yeah, that wasn't bad actually. I thought you'd made a mistake there, but no, that was not bad at all. Right, let's get that. I do like using your brain and doing it. Oh yeah, 59 tons, so yeah, very, very fantastic. Oh, be careful. We don't want to be knocking the telehandler about. We do need to do the straw as well. Yeah, I didn't want to not get on with the Silverrun though. I really didn't. I wanted to take us to the harvest, and then we should be doing any mopping up work. We shall. But I'm really, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go quiet on Silverrun whilst waiting for people's responses on whether or not I do the. So I'm leaving that open for a while. I'm not just gonna. No, yeah, I do believe we need to do that. Yeah, I'm not trying to back out. If people want to see me do it, then but if everyone's happy because they've already watched a video about it, then obviously I'm quite happy not to do it because it is going to take quite a while, truthfully, to actually do it, cycle through the months and actually do all the work. And if everyone's already happy that, well, I've already seen it, I'm not bothered, then I'll watch a video myself. But if they haven't and you'd like me to do it, then that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to back out. It just, yeah. I've seen the boat. I did watch the boat. It was Farmer Cop on that. And I watched Farmer Cop do, I think it was the first level that we've nearly done ourselves, truthfully. But yeah. Oh, I think we've done some of it. I think we nearly did all of it, actually, the first stage. We may have a look. I'm not sure. I might be. I know I've done some. I remember doing it, but yeah. So I just would like your opinion on whether or not you are bothered about that, or whether we just crack on with Ohio Richlands straight after this. Yeah, but I don't want to let anybody down. If anyone feels strongly about it, then I will follow through with exactly what I said I was going to do. Yeah, I don't like... No, well, it does make you a liar. Whereas if people aren't bothered, then people let you off. Now that's the only get-out clause, really, as far as I see things. Now then, that's what I was going to say. I don't think I've quite left myself enough swing space. The bucket does have quite a bit of a swing. Yeah, this has been worked out very well though. It just gives you just enough room for doing this exact thing, and I like that. Yeah, the Unimog was usable, but it was very slow. This is a much better way of doing it, even if it's a bit. I think we need another one. Oh, we need another two. Yeah, we'll have a look at the animals. I can't remember. I would say our animals are all full, you know, proper full-size animals. Yeah, there are very few vehicles other than a telehandler that could get away with twizzling around in that little tiny bit of space. Yeah, so it's a funny place to be when you're ending a Let's Play, because you know you're going, and you've got to be very careful not to allow that to play with your head. That's why I try to be quite stringent about we're not cutting any corners, and well, when I say that, obviously, Mr. CLP used to, I'm sure he did, where he actually did he used to sow the fields as well? Something like that, where he'd crack on as if the farm was, I don't go that far. I don't have the spare time to sort of waste if you know you're not really going to be there. It's ultimate realism in a way, but we've all got our limits. To me, it's just kidding, because we all know what's really going to happen. We're not really selling the farm to anyone else, even if That would be the real premise in real life. We're really just driving off into the sunset. Right, now then, that should be, yes it is, that is the right one. Right, so we need to drop this if we can clear the doors, which we seem to be having more difficulty than normal with. Let's drop the bucket down and grab our trusty. Now then, we need to do the milk. There's going to be at least 2 runs of that. Thank goodness we've upgraded the I was going to say the milkery. The dairy. Yeah. Alright, let's grab those, and we're going to go and do the tanker. Well, we're going to, yeah, we need to grab another load of slurry first. We have got another lorry, but I think that's over it's quite a way away, so we're just going to be patient. I can always run this up to the top. Let's grab you, and let's grab all the tanker. At least you don't need to worry about the crop. We can just do a nice, slow, sedate circle. And then we've got the milk to do. Yeah, we're not going to rush it this time. Miss half of the job. In fact, yeah, that is true. We can actually... Oh. Keep doing that. Instead of filling, I let go. Oh, wow. It's not bad as well. Not for a second sort of journey. Yeah, this was the hardest thing to reverse, because it used to hit a very bad patch of land that then turned you around and made it look like you couldn't reverse, because you'd like almost always clip the building, or almost clip the building, because it would turn you around. It would turn the tanker back round. So yeah, it does a little bit still, but not like it used to. This was terrible. Yeah, plus which I've got that angle not bad actually. That's probably the most helpful angle I've actually done to date. Yeah, this bit here used to swivel it around very rapidly, and there was nothing you could do about it, which then meant you almost hit the back doors. Well, I still struggle with this, because again I think it's the lay of the land at this top end. It always seems to suck me into the some of it's me, I'm not blaming it completely. Wow, it is, I am right actually, it really does demand that you almost touch the wall. I thought it was my imagination, but yeah, no, it really does. You're literally touching the back wall. Right, we can let that go, and leave that topping up. That should probably be about 50 odd tons. I think it's 27 tons most days that we get. Right, let's grab you. We're going to do this the easy way. Yeah, 30 tons as well. 100 tons. So it is about 50 tons a day, which is a good little earner for the fertiliser business. Ooh, perfect. Spot on. Right, we're going to sneak down here, I think. Oh, that's a bit weird. That looks very strange. Yeah, there's quite a lot of that goes on, where the graphics go funny on that. I think we need the tanker. Sorry, the lorry itself. Yeah, we were going to do this lorry. Let's do that first. Let's not jump ahead and lose track of what we're actually doing, which is easily done. Yeah. Are we going to go through... Oh, we didn't check the sails. Oh, that's a beaut. I love that. That is my favourite monster. I really do love that. We don't need any more trailers, though. I'm really... At this state of play, we don't really need a conveyor. No. As I say, looking at the sails almost is sort of a little bit futile, because you can make do with a team. At this sort of state of play, you can truthfully make do with the... In fact, yeah, we're going to do this the easy way. I'm not going to make this difficult for once, because we can drive through the fields. It's nice not to make things difficult for yourself when you don't need to. yeah, this sort of state of play, you're usually at your best. Your equipment, you don't need it. You've already got it, and you can make do with whatever you've. Yeah, I must admit, I have got a little bit better for that. I used to, no, not waste, but I make do with things that I've used throughout a Let's Play now, because I've made do already. Whatever tools I use, I don't suddenly go for a big potato harvester if I've had a little one all throughout, unless of course we got a super duper drop, and it was, you know, when you are still looking for things at an early stage of the Let's Play. But when you've got all the equipment you need, then I don't suddenly sort of stop by. Yeah, I would like the Colossus at some point. That's one thing I would really like to incorporate. It keeps on dropping in the sales on nearly every Let's Play. Usually the sugar beet one. But yeah, I've not had it yet. So I would like that. Maybe a higher rich. Yeah, it has actually dropped on a higher richlands in the sort of like sales. I think it was. Oh, was it that one? Was it that one? Maybe. Yes, I was. Actually, no, that's. That's 16.5 tons a day. That seems a little bit on the short side than we normally get. I'm sure we get 20-something tons usually. So we didn't let the health of our cows go bad. Right, that should be about perfect. Did we? Yeah, we did. We let go of that. We just want the telehandler now. I believe we are there. Straw's good. Slurry 0. Food 97 out of 97. That's looking pretty good to me. Oh, yeah, we've not shortchanged any jobs. We'll leave that trundling along through the day. But yeah, that is a bit. I suppose it's only 9 o'clock in the morning though. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, but it is true. It does do strange things to your head when you're at the, because you know it's, you can't escape from that knowledge that you know that it is what it is. Now we have done the feeding of the sheep, haven't we? Yes, this really does really slow down for going up this hill. I don't understand it. It doesn't seem that severe. It's, yeah, that it should lose that much power, but it obviously is. I do love. I've got to say that I did say, oh, I love those leaves on there. They're amazing in autumn. What a touch! Is that not amazing? Truthfully, yeah, I've got a hat off to Giants for some of the things that they do are quite amazing. Attention to detail. For some things, it is a game. They can't get everything right. You could go on forever, really. You're creating another universe. So, yeah, if you listen to every last thing that someone asked you to do, you'd never stop changing things, which would probably mean that you didn't get around to doing the big things. So yeah, credit where credit's due. Yeah, they've always done quite a few nice touches. This is, in my personal opinion, the best map eye candy wise that yeah, I haven't noticed any untoward discrepancies or weird, not even though, I mean, Horbellaron I did. I can't stick up for that. There were certain patches where you go into the town where the cadaver of the road used to sort of suck you into one of the buildings, and that I think, yeah, not just me either. I've seen other content creators do exactly the same thing as I did, which isn't caused by your bad driving for once, but it's actually caused by, it seems to bounce with whatever trailer, and then the cadaver takes you into. Now that obviously is down to the map maker, it really is, and that one I can't sort of stick up for. There wasn't much though. I mean, if that's the most you can say, really, it does go to say that they've really done a good job. I mean, it was a beautiful eye candy Horbellaron. I did like that one a lot. Erlingrat was always, in my personal opinion, a fantastic, very beautiful map. Always, I've always thought that was a cracking map. Yeah, the very first map where there was the field behind the sawmill that was very reasonable. And that was the first time I thought, oh wow, Giants have actually given you a field that's reasonable, which is just, yeah, most the like prices are always bad, and I mean like Silverrun, yeah, the metal, I mean the cycles are not stupendous, but they're about, I think they're quite realistic. You can make some serious money, and the wood businesses make up for the original wood business, which is awful. The furniture business is terrible, it really is, for cycles. Yeah, in my personal opinion, the Otis business is similar as well. I mean, we've got that on Purbeck, and I'm like thinking, whoa, I'm sure I could make more money if I sold honey and oats and corn. I'm sure I could make more selling the individual inputs than I could actually selling the product. And I swear that I'm close. Yeah, I really do think I'm not. So when you consider you'd hope to double your money at the very least by actually sticking things in, and you certainly wouldn't want to just pretty much break even after all that effort and buying the production. You would hope that you were onto a winner, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, are we going to go through till tomorrow morning? Yeah, that was the plan, I do believe. Now, did we miss anything? We did the grass, we did that, we did the milk. Right, do we take the telehandler up with us for tomorrow morning? And we'll do this the opposite way. Wow, those clothes are really racking up now. Why did I stop the engine? I have no idea. Yeah, we'll go up there and we should go through some more. We're not going to do... Or are we? Are we going to save? No, we're not. Enough. I don't want to drag anybody through like 3 days of this. 2 days is bad enough. Yeah, we'll do that on the beginning of the next session, just before the harvest, I think. Yeah, it really does really canes this. It goes right down to about 12 miles an hour. 11, 10, 9, even. Wow, yeah, it is quite bad. And then it starts to pick up just 3/4 of the way up there. Always found it doesn't like picking up when you're turning as well. I do think that's fantastic. I really do. Beautiful touch, Giants. Cracking job. Yeah, they're amazing. Especially very, very American. I like it, which, yeah. 9 o'clock. Yeah, we have done everything, and we have fed the animals, blah, blah, blah. So, yes. I would imagine our money should, this time, have gone up a considerable amount. Although it's funny, sometimes it doesn't sell the fertiliser at this time. It does it through the day. Yeah. Not bad though. I mean, yeah, it's 300,000 or 400,000. Right. That is where we're going to leave it. We will check. Oh, another mega roll. Oh, and the pill mitt. And a very nice case. Yeah. Right. Right, now then, I do believe we are looking for that lovely orange colour. And yes, both of ours are ready. As we sort of already said, we need to remove the foliage, and we need to, well, yeah, that the actual harvester does do that. So I think I'm right. I'm going to grab the 2-tonner. I think the 2 metre header one, the one that and I know I'm going to damage crop, but it's going to look a bit more realistic. And we will, yeah, I know we've bought our harvester, and I would do that, only it's terrible in the hands of me, and the workers are going to keep clocking those telegraph poles all the way down there, so that we're not going to do that. So we shall get the animals done first. So I'm going to leave myself here, and we're going to do myself one favour, and that is we're going to fill this up. Yeah, we'll do that, and we're going to grab that ready for next session, and then that is as much as I'm doing. Everything else will have to wait till next time. But yeah, this is just me helping me in the future a little. No, I don't think that's, no, I think that's on the very edge of. That I think is not bad. No. Right. Last job of the day. Yeah. So all that remains to be said is, I shall finish this job obviously, is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me to see how well we do. It's not going to be a Riverside, but the Riverside was there was a lot of work on Riverside. The grass side of it was monstrous, whereas the grass side on this is quite large, but not on the scale of Riverside. So we're a little bit short on, and obviously our sheep are not the same as Riverside either. Although we've got 2 sets in. No, it's still not 750 sheep though. The sheep were stupendous on Riverside, and we also had pigs that used to sell quite a bit. So we did, I think I've had more animals on Riverside than on any other Let's Play. Right, smashing. And I'm even going to that's as close to full as possible. Yeah, we're even going to fill this ready for tomorrow morning. That's amazing. Oh, now that was not bad. Yeah, you nearly clipped it, but you didn't. Hooray! Right, so then, yes, all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.